Hi there, I've just made these cupcakes specially. Why? Because I'm going to make some old school Angelica sticks. Angelica sticks were used a lot back in the day as cake decorations. I'm going to show you how to do it, but obviously just a note, please make sure your ID is 100% correct if you try it. And here's a clue where to find it, because Angelica likes to have its feet wet. And this is what the flowers look like, and as you can see, that hoverfly quite often attracts bugs. And these are the elderflower-like leaves that you can find on them. And this is the slightly downy purple stalks that they have. Just started processing the sticks now. Because they're quite purpley, you have to really take the skin off, which has actually got quite a strong flavour, and it'll leave you something like that. And what you do, you basically just scrape it like this, and then what will happen is either come off on the knife, as it is here now, or as you get to this sort of stage, you can usually get your knife under like that and peel pieces off as well. I've actually done this with Alexanders as well, which are in the same family, and the smell is very similar. You will find stripping the stems does stain your fingers a little bit, but it will come off. I reckon you can make some decent cordage out of the skin if you had a long enough length. And there we are, I've snipped them into usable bits to use on those cakes that I've just made. In reality, what you're supposed to do is weigh what you've got and then put the same amount of sugar in. This is literally only 3 grams worth here, but I've done double that because it doesn't matter, because you're obviously trying to saturate the actual stems with sugary goodness. I've actually just put the skins in some boiling water here to show that actually doing it first removes this stage of having to do it, change the water, do it, change the water, do it, change the water, because you will have to strip the skins off anyway. It is a little bit easier when they're warm, but I find just doing them first is the best route for me. So these have had about 35 to 40 minutes, I guess. I've stuck a knife in, it's gone in nice and easily, like a bit of asparagus. And I've tried one as well, and they're soft to the bite. So what I'm going to do is leave this in overnight, and then tomorrow we'll roll them in some fresh sugar. So simply the next day you just get them out. I'll put them on a bit of greaseproof. Just going to sugar them up. You can do as much or as little as you want on there. Here we go. The Angelica on a little cupcake I've made especially for this video, with a good old glacé cherry on top. And just as a PS, I'm sure the ones back in the day were dyed. So I've had these 2 pieces steeping in some green food colouring for a day, and they look fearsomely green. There we go, as a comparison. And do you know, out of the two, I'm having that one first. It's got a bigger cherry.